There are ghosts behind us.
I assume that's just the farm workers.
You do see ghosts just like aimlessly wandering about, not really harming you guys, but mindlessly wandering kind of like down the street, even in front of you guys, and they're all just like walking around. Just like NPCs almost.
I try and talk to one.
They ignore
Excuse
you.
me, sir.
Nope, you just hear like, oh. Maybe
Oh,
another one goes, around.
Could I try infernal speak, or is it the same thing for them?
Yeah, no, they all are just kind of going, around.
Would you consider
King
this?
Ramses.
Would you consider this a corpse of my choice within range?
They're not really corpse though. They're just walking.
So you're saying
Ghosts.
I can't really speak with the dead because they're not corpses. That's kind of suspicious.
I mean, they're not corpses. There's no physical being there. It's just
Speak with the dead requires it to be a corpse. So, but I think that these are dead that could potentially be spoken with. I would like to get a ruling's opinion.
I don't think, because it says the corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. I don't know, do ghosts count as undead? I can't remember.
I think so. I think they do. I think they do.
Okay. Right now.
I'm looking it up. I got their little token. Maybe, if it ever wants to load.
That was like the first thing that popped up after H.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Yeah, they're undead.
Yeah. Yeah, they're undead, so you can not.
Then. It's kind of suspicious, but I'll accept it.
Yeah. They're just walking around. Just kind of saying, "Ara."
What does that mean?
It's a fun callback.
Zemindar starts losing patience and just walks over to the house, and
I second that, but I'm gonna wait for Zemindar to do it first.
Oh, okay. So if I have to do a strength check or like hit dice, I'm going to kick the door.
I mean, yeah, you could, or you could just check and see if it's unlocked.
I was gonna say.
It's Zemindar, baby. We gotta do this.
Yeah. All right, so you kick the door in.
He could have knocked.
And as you kick it in, you realize it was slightly cracked open, so you just opened it aggressively.
You're kind of an asshole.
And you guys all just get this sense of dread that just like almost is crippling in this house.
I have a spell for that.
So what do you guys do?
Is it dark?
Oh yeah, it's dark in the house. There's no lights on.
I can still see. Woo!
We can all see because we all have low light vision. I
don't think I do, but I have.
Oh well, then Miles is the only one that sucks.
Wow, I actually have a light spell, so I can use that.
Yeah.
So
I cast light.
All right, and you all walk inside.
Oh, sweet! The first one was 19.
Woo.
I'm gonna let someone else go first.
So do you all walk in though?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Hang on just a sec. I'm looking to see if I have a proper spell that I want to use.
Proper spell.
As opposed to an improper spell.
Ooh, spooky.
The proper spell. The spell for Miles. The proper spell that is for Miles.
Yes, that's correct.
The spell that Miles will cast that is proper.
Yeah, I don't. I thought I had something for resisting fear effects, but not really.
That's fine. So, as the last one of you that walks in, whomever it is, the door closes behind you all. And you all start to feel very, very sleepy as you just see like a figure kind of walk up. And Zeminiar and Harbo, can you both roll a perception check for me?
Can I use the one I did up there?
Sure. Why not?
Boop. See? I rolled it. That I did.
I was like, Oh, where
I hit the button.
Oh no. There we go. All
this
right.
is being extra slow.
Yeah, that's fine. Both of you recognize as all of your guys' sight is kind of just going out as you're falling asleep. You both recognize that this is your good friend Solomon. But you guys pass out.
Hang on. I can't even
sleepy.
try and cast a spell.
Oh no, it's pretty
Okay.
like you guys walk in as if you've got like chloroformed essentially, and you just zoink.
As soon as I notice it's him, like the last little murmurs out of Zeminiar's mouth is going to be, fucking bitch.
Yep, and you all then take a nice slumber, and when you wake up, you all notice you are outside on a very stiff, hard, black, and cold ground. And as you look around, there is fog all around you. And you look at what seems to be a very, very large and tall building behind you. The architecture is just beyond your guys' comprehension, where Miles, you recognize you recognize these buildings almost. They look very similar to the ones you were seeing in your dreams.
Yep.
And you all wake up here. Ground is a blackish gray color, but you see dirt around you and this tall building that kind of looks like, I would say, like a medium-sized office building in our current times. We'll say the 90s or so. 90s architecture. See that there is fog all around you all. What do you do?
Zeminiar turns into a Kyle super hard, letting out all the tiefling noises and punching the closest wall.
All right, and as you're punching this stone-ish building, you realize you all feel really weak. Just in general. Weak.
Keeps punching.
Just overall, you feel like something's missing, and you all are very, very weak. And you notice you just feel like something's missing.
Does my experience here, or I guess since I've touched the egg or anything, do I get any kind of insight into what this realm may be?
No, you have no idea what has happened.
Okay. Can I try and cast a spell? I'll just do light for now, but...
Yeah, you can try and cast it.
Just casting light again.
Yeah, so you go to cast it, and you notice nothing happens.
I guess it's time to get an office job.
And, yep, you go to cast it, and you, like, lift your hand up to say, or I guess really you can do motion as well. But you go to, like, say it, and it just, nothing. Still there.
I reach out to my god, to the Blessed One.
Silence.
And in that case, fuck. Just so you know, remember when I told you that my push to talk button was the Z key? If you hover over your, if you have your token selected, you're pushing that Z key. It pops up an image of it, and if you're holding that down, it spasms on the screen. So that's part of what could happen if you're using.
I'm seeing that right now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So these are the drawbacks here of that. Anyways, what I was saying though was, So in that case, I'm gonna get a little further away from the group, and I'm gonna reach out and see if I can touch a different source of power.
Yeah, you can walk around, and if you want, you go into the dirt. Rest of the group, what are you doing?
Haribo wants to do an insight to see if he knows what this is.
Yeah.
Oop. Worked almost immediately this time.
Whoop, whoop. And you are looking around and you go, I can recognize their houses, some sort of structure. But when you look across the street into the fog, you see some sort of like garden across the street from you guys. And you recognize that and garden, but just the way the buildings are built here is something you have never seen before.
Are they made of some sort of concrete?
Yeah. They're just like normal in all reality office
Yeah.
buildings in our time, but how
Right.
your characters are going to perceive that is its own
Right.
whole ordeal. Is anyone? So Harbo, I see you walking away. Miniar, Winslow.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's anybody else around here besides us?
Yeah.
Zemeniar is basically just like doing his demon grunts and looking around for a very specific individual.
That's fair. Well, Winslow,
Makes sense. He's a
you hear everyone around you that's here, but you don't hear much of anything else. You hear some water possibly in passing. But other than that, it is kind of silent and eerie here.
I try and go towards the sound of the water.
All right. Were you also by any chance looking at the building?
I guess I took notice of the building, but not like really investigated it.
All right. Well, you do see in the front door, essentially, or what you assume is a door, there is a note stick to it along with an envelope. Do you go up to it?
Yes.
All right. And you see a letter posted on the wall. And it says, no idea where they went. It seems they went to the desk, so I guess I'll go with them. If nothing comes of this desk, then I will follow the next lead to the West Flock Apartments. If I don't return, please letter fly this to Scribbles, please. And in the envelope, you see a key that is listed for West Flock Apartments, and then you see a map of the area that you are in. Which at this time, if I am smart enough to do this, one moment, please. Boop. You then get to see the whole map of your area. If you guys recognize this map, kudos on you. Or at least very similar. But
Right. Nope.
I thought, but I don't know.
Yeah, I thought about it too.
At best, I would guess some Pokemon game, but
no. Sad. I've only been mentioning the fog this whole time and a lake. Good golly. What?
Are we gonna run into James Sunderland?
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
Not familiar with this reference. My bad.
Who?
Yeah, big sames.
You've never played Silent Hill 2 then?
I thought it might have been a Silent Hill, but I know I've never played, so.
Highly recommend. One of my favorite games.
2 is the best.
Not my favorite. Yes,
actually, I thought Resident Evil because that's just more familiar, but still.
That's fair.
But in any case.
At least Winslow sees the whole map.
So
you guys are.
The hotel? No, we didn't. Never mind. I was like, did we spawn in front of the hotel?
No.
Okay. Are we gonna get fucking skewered by? Never mind. We'll see.
Maybe. So, Winslow, you now have a key and a map of the towns, which has allowed you guys to see. And you now have a key, what is known to the West Flock Apartments. And on your map that you have, Winslow, you have... One moment, please. You have this building circled on your map.
Okay, so I try and get the group's attention.
That would be wise.
And tell them that I found a map and a key.
Oh! Oh no!
You appear to have been on the wrong layer.
No, I moved the wrong thing too.
Press Control Z.
That's what I did. Oh no, what have I done? Me, oh my.
Try Control Y or Control Shift Z.
Control Y. I don't know what that one did.
That's usually the redo button.
GM layer. You go back to the map layer. Good golly, Miss Molly. Ignore all of that you just saw. But I am trying to do. You continue with what you guys are saying.
I guess we'll reconvene around Winslow. I assume that...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good?
Now I am. Anyways, I assume that my other attempts have been equally unsuccessful, but we still have all our items, right?
Correct. You have all your items. Like, you still have all your guys' equipment, but you just... Somehow your magic's not working here. So, Miniar, do you go back?
The Miniar is still enraged and is going in the same general direction.
All right. That is fine.
I just I have shadow glass daggers from previously, and I just cut the tip of my finger a little bit just to see if it draws blood like a regular dagger or if it performs as a magical dagger.
It will perform as a magic dagger. Let me double check.